now your starting line for Albertville. Number 1, Graham Howell. Number 5, Gavin Gilsman. Number 10, Kane Flotz. Number 14, Sully Hope. And number 22, Fisher Sweat. The Aggies are coached by Dan Dalkey.
Welcome to Championship Saturday here on Horizon Sports. We're at Snead State Community College, where we'll have a full day of basketball for you. First, we start off here with the freshman boys game between Guntersville and their Road Reds and Albertville and their home Whites, along with Mike Harden. This is Greg Glasscock. Glad to bring you the action today, as we'll have this game along with the 2 JV games after this. And we'll turn it over to the Power 107.5 guys for the varsity action tonight. So a full day of basketball here at Snead, and we are underway. Guntersville going from our left to our right. That's number 10, Griffin Moon, with the ball for the Wildcats. Looking for an open man, gets it to Christensen. Christensen loses it, and it's taken away by Albertville. The Aggies hurry up court. Try to kick it out, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Albertville. Albertville is coached by Dane Dalkey. Guntersville by Drew Pike. Just underway here. Freshman boys finals. Nice entry pass, shot no good. Rebound's no good. Christensen battles for the rebound, can't quite get it, and the Aggies will go to the line.
A lot of action with little results there, Greg.
That's right. We're still scoreless, but we've got number 22, Fisher Sweat, going to the line, trying to break the scoreless streak with 2 free throws. And we're still scoreless. Well, all day today, you've got 3 teams that are basically in every game. You've got Albertville in every game, and then the other team in the games is split between Arab and Guntersville, as Sweat misses them both. Guntersville with a rebound.
So let's say Arab will have both the juniors, JV boys and girls. And
right, and in varsity, it'll go back to Guntersville.
Yes. I've got to remember that I have a microphone in front of me. I've been sitting here all week listening to Barry and Jeff. And, of course, they don't. Power 107.5 doesn't cover the 9th grade and JV games, so Greg and I step in to take care of that. Greg talks and I listen and film.
And they'll be here later on today. They always do a good job with the finals of the varsity. Still scoreless. Albertville with the ball. Klontz with it. Over to number 5, Hillsman. Now cross court. Sweat, 3, no good. Rebounded by Christensen for Guntersville. Wildcats have the ball. Jet Peterson into the front court. Peterson over to Moon. Moon on the left wing, being guarded closely by Graham Howell. Gets it over to Peterson. There's a 3 from the right wing, no good by number 2, Pierce Martin. Aggies come on a run out, and the layup is good. That's number 14, Sully Hope, with a bucket.
First bucket of the game.
Yep.
Quick turnover.
Now a steal. Layup is no good by number 1, Graham Howell, but he will go to the line and shoot 2. Fouls on number 10, Griffin Moon. And the first free throw is good. Substitution for Guntersville, number 3, Desmond Bowers into the game now. And second free throw also dropped for Howell. And it's 4-0 with 5 minutes to play, first quarter. Kaysen Jones into the game also for Guntersville into the front court, over to Christensen. Christensen hands it off to Bowers. Bowers top of the key to Garrett George. George gets it down low to Christensen. No good. They did everything right on that possession, but put it in the basket.
Yes, nice job getting the ball in the paint and getting it up.
Just didn't fall. Back comes Albertville with the 4-0 lead. And number 5, Gavin Hillsman, will go to the line to shoot 2. As for Guntersville, this will be the second foul now on the big guy underneath, Evan Christensen. So that could loom big for Coach Drew Pike. 2 fouls early on him. We still got 4:24 to play first quarter. And, yep, he will exit. Probably doesn't have much of a choice. Going to need him later in the game. So replacing Christensen will be number 12, Adonai Blanca. So one more free throw for Hillsman. It's off the mark. Strong rebound by number 23, Garrett George. Cats need a bucket here, down 5-0. Boy, running the court nicely there is number 10, Griffin Moon. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yes, good job taking that one coast to coast and getting it all the way to the bucket. Just come up a little short, but did draw the foul.
Yep. First free throw is short. If I'm not mistaken, Mike, I think that's Grayson's brother.
Okay.
That's on varsity.
Yes.
That had a real good game last night against DAR. I think that's his little brother.
Yes, Grayson's been playing very well for the Wildcats.
Going to have him tonight play strong against Albertville, which should be a dandy of a game. Guntersville's on the board as he's 1 of 2 from the line. And it's 5-1 with closing in on the 4-minute mark left in the quarter. Was a nice layup there by number 22, Fisher Sweat. And it's 7-1. And we have a turnover. So Albertville ball, leading 7-1. Sweat back out to Hillsman. Hillsman gets it over to Klontz. Klontz inside to Hillsman, does not get the bucket to fall. But it seems like the Aggies have been living at the free throw line, and they go back again.
Well, they're doing a good job getting the ball down low and drawing that foul.
Yep. And with Christensen out for Guntersville, that doesn't exactly help their cause either.
You know, we went a couple of minutes without a whistle, but that is picked up. And for those of us who have 5 games today, that's not a good sign.
Yeah. You kind of like these games to move along rather swiftly. So it'll be an action-packed day today with 5 games.
Nothing like county finals day.
Nope. He misses the free throws, and we will have a Albertville foul on the rebound. And it'll be on number 14, Sully Hope. Just the second team foul of the quarter for Albertville. If Guntersville picks up another foul, then Albertville will be shooting free throws the rest of the first quarter. And we still got 3:48 left to go. Garrett George into the front court, gets it to Griffin Moon. And we have a turnover here at the sideline. So Albertville ball. Guntersville still looking for their first field goal this afternoon.
Yeah, this has been all Albertville thus far.
Shot is short there by Sweat, but he does a good job of getting his own rebound and puts it in. 4 for Fisher Sweat, and we'll have a timeout on the court by Guntersville and Coach Pike, with Albertville in control of this one right now by a score of 9-1. And we'll be right back after the timeout. This is Championship Saturday here on Horizon Sports.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tourn Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Back to action out of the timeout. The Guntersville ball. Blanca to inbound it. Gets it in to Garrett George, and George overshoots his intended target, so it's yet another Guntersville turnover. Albertville into the front court. Sweat thought about a three. Now he drives inside. Nice job by number 22. Fisher Sweat, he has 6 points, and right now Guntersville does not have an answer for him going inside. Guntersville comes quickly back. Peterson with it, now gets it over to Blanca. Blanca tries to kick it out, and we have a foul. It'll be called that one on number 10, Kane Klontz, his first. So Blanca goes to the line for Guntersville to shoot 2. First one is good. It's now 11-2. Into the game for Albertville, number 12, Colby Yancey. And Blanca makes them both. Well, Guntersville still looking for their first field goal as it's 11-3. 2:53 to go in the first. Also in for Albertville, number 24 is Gabe Cruz. He has the ball. Cruz gets it in the corner to Yancey, to Sweat. Trying to feed it to number 11, also into the game, Phoenix Griffin. Turnover, back comes Guntersville. Griffin Moon with the ball, being guarded by Cruz. Moon hands it off to Desmond Bowers. Bowers over to Kaysen Jones. Jones back to Bowers.
One of the better trips of running their offense for the Wildcats. Can they come up with points?
I was going to say the problem is finishing. They've run some pretty good sets, but just has not capitalized with just the 3 free throws so far today, and we've got 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Well, Albertville's man-to-man pressure is really giving them some problems.
And then there's an offensive foul right there. And that's the second foul on number 4, Kaysen Jones. There's 2 Wildcats with 2 fouls. And looking over at the bench, it looks like it's not an overly deep bench that they have. 11-3. Albertville with the ball. That's Yancey with it over to Sweat. Sweat off the backboard, no good, but Cruz with a rebound. In and out, no good, but another offensive rebound. Kick out 3, no good. So several great opportunities for Albertville, just could not capitalize. Back comes Guntersville. And they lose the ball, stolen away by Cruz. Cruz will run out to Sweat for the easy layup. 8 points for Fisher Sweat to lead the way.
Well, Guntersville's having to do a lot of dribbling to try to get the ball open, and that's playing right into Albertville's hands with their pressure and quickness.
Seems like Guntersville's having to work a lot harder than Albertville right now.
They had their chance there.
Yep, 2 chances, couldn't hit it. Back comes Phoenix Griffin. And he's fouled with 58 seconds to go in the quarter. He'll shoot 2. That foul is on number 3, Desmond Bowers. His first. So number 11, Phoenix Griffin, shooting 2. First one is short. And into the game for Guntersville is number 2, Pierce Martin is back in. As Cason Jones takes a seat with those 2 fouls. Second free throw is also off the mark, rebounded by Guntersville. Albertville leads this one 13-3. There's a foul as Phoenix Griffin was guarding a little too closely there. That'll be his first. Into the game for Guntersville, number 1, Jess Youngblood. And he will inbound the ball. Also, Evan Christensen with those 2 fouls. I guess Coach Pike is thinking this one might continue to get out of hand if he doesn't get him back in the game. Inbounded to Griffin Moon. Moon's rides in. That was off of Albertville. Didn't know if that was off his leg or off Albertville. And that's what Coach Dalkey's over there saying. It was off of his knee. And he wants to check, but I don't.
He might have a valid point.
I think he does.
But it's falling on deaf ears.
I was
right
going to say, the striped shirts prevail yet again, as they usually do. Moon, a nice entry pass to number 23, George, and we've got another Aggie foul. And it'll be on number 1, Graham Howell. And for Howell, that will be his first. So going to the line, number 23, Garrett George, which has a sister, Avery, which plays on the varsity girls, which will be playing later this evening against Albertville. First one is a little too strong. One more on the way. Christensen will exit again, and back in is number 14, Jet Peterson. Second free throw is good. First point of the game for George. And Guntersville has 4, but they still don't have a field goal, and we're down to 35 seconds to play in the quarter. Cruz with it. Now Howell floater is short, rebounded Guntersville. Thought we might have a tie-up, but they let them play it out.
I'm in agreement with that.
Yep, I am too. Turnover, though. Good ball movement, but Albertville cannot capitalize. Almost another turnover. Needless to say, Guntersville's had a lot more turnovers and points in this game. And that's going to be another foul on Albertville's number 1, Graham Howell, his second. And we're going back to the line again with 10 seconds to go. And it'll be number 14, Jet Peterson for Guntersville. Two free throws coming for Peterson. First one is good. Well, I guess when you got 10 seconds to go in a quarter, Mike, you don't have a field goal and you're only down by 8. I guess all is not lost yet.
No, it's it's closer than it seems like it could be. Both teams with 5 team fouls here in the first quarter.
Yeah. As you said earlier, a bunch of whistles as Peterson misses a second and Albertville turns it right over. So with 6.8, they gift another possession over to Guntersville.
Yeah, Greg, it's kind of one of those where there have been a lot of whistles, but I don't think they're calling it all.
No. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Youngblood looking for Peterson, stolen away, Sweat at the buzzer, no good, and we're at the end of one quarter here at Snead State Community College. Freshman boys championship game with Albertville leading Guntersville 13-5. After these words, we'll be back with second quarter action. This is Championship Saturday on Horizon Sports.
You know Ace is the place, and your Lake Guntersville Ace Hardware, locally owned and operated by Penny and Tony Walker, is the place to find virtually anything to repair, maintain, and enhance your home. Their knowledgeable and helpful staff is always happy to assist, whether it's for home, lawn and garden, or grilling. If you're ready for next level grilling, check these name brands, including the latest models from RecTech, along with a vast selection of accessories for the ultimate outdoor experience.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We have everything the big banks have, and I think we have a delivery channel because we have a human element that they might not have that helps us deliver it better than they do.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Back here, as we start the second quarter, alternating possession. Guntersville has the ball first. Number 10, Griffin Moon. And how about that? We got another whistle.
Yeah, we started off with another foul. Little too much body and leg into the dribbler.
Yep. And that foul's going to be on number 0 into the game, Braxton Thomas for Albertville. So Guntersville inbound, down by 8, still looking for their first field goal of the game. Griffin Moon with it, up top, George 3, in and out, no good. Christensen battles for it, but Albertville comes away with it. That's number 11, Phoenix Griffin. Ball got loose, but Hillsman corralled it, loose again. Fed inside by number 15 in the game, Watson, but he throws it away. So Guntersville with the ball, trailing by 8. Griffin Moon in the front court, being guarded by Phoenix Griffin. Tries to get it over to Jet Peterson, and it'll be another Guntersville turnover.
Pretty good little crowd already filtering in here, Greg.
There is for this first game, first of 5. I figure by the time the varsity games start, you're pretty much going to have a packed house, I would think, tonight. Fisher Sweat with the ball. Sweat moves in, kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas over in the corner to Phoenix Griffin. Griffin, nice idea, trying to get it into Hillsman, but intercepted. Back comes Guntersville. Shot is no good by Griffin Moon, but he will go to the line and shoot 2 as he likes to create. There's no doubt about it. And that foul is going to be on Braxton Thomas. And he's gotten 2 quick fouls here in this second quarter.
We're talking about the crowd, Greg. With these 2 teams, of course, Guntersville has 3 teams in it, and Albertville, they're playing in all 5, aren't
they? They are.
And so, you know, for one price, you get a lot of basketball.
That's true. No doubt about it. Full day of hoops here at Snead State. They're always a good host here of the county tournament, their facilities, and the team host this year as they rotate is actually Guntersville High School, their administration and all. It's done a good job this week as Moon hits both free throws. And it's 13-7. Hillsman driving in for the Aggies. Layup rolls around and falls. First field goal for Gavin Hillsman. He has 3 points, and it's 15-7. Moon into the front court. Gets it over to Christensen. Christensen to Martin. Peterson, now Moon. Moon to Martin. Martin drives in. Over here in the corner, George. 3, no good. Rebound by Albertville's Sully Hope. Hope hurries into the front court, gets it to Hillsman. Hillsman kicks it over in the corner now to Phoenix Griffin. Griffin drives in. Layup is no good, but he creates a contact and will shoot 2. And I couldn't tell who that foul was on. I hadn't seen anything go on the board yet. First free throw is good. As Evan Christensen and Pierce Martin check out for Guntersville. One more free throw for Phoenix Griffin. Hits them both. And it's 17-7. All Guntersville points, 7 free throws. Still looking for their first basket.
Yeah, they got to find something offensively.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising they're only down by 10 with no field goals with 4.5 minutes to go in the half, and there's a steal.
Of course, you have to give that Albertville pressing defense a lot of credit, and right there's another example.
No doubt, because that's now 12 points for Fisher Sweat to lead all scores. And it's 19-7. Nice feed inside to George. He goes up strong and will go to the line and shoot 2. As the foul is on number 10, Kane Klontz, his second. First free throw rolls around and falls out for Garrett George. Has one more on the way. And substitution for Guntersville back in Pierce Martin, and Blanca checks out. Second free throw is also no good. Back comes Albertville. Hillsman over to Sweat. He thought about a 3. Now he drives in. Oh, nice dunk down, but shot no good by number 1, Howell. Guntersville comes away with it. Well, good set there by the Aggies, just did not finish. So, back comes Guntersville. Pierce Martin with it. To Moon. Now Desmond Bowers. Jet Peterson with it. Back to Martin. Martin at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Peterson. Over here in the corner to Moon. Moon drives the baseline. Nice dump in to number 23, Garrett George, and he will go back to the line again. Because that foul is going to be on number 5, Gavin Hillsman, his first.
With 3:25 to go in the half, Guntersville still looking for their first field goal.
And they also need to hit some free throws, too, as George just missed 2. Let's see if he can get these 2. And that one's a bit too strong. So all 3 of these free throws from him lately have all been off the back of the iron. So he's
Albertville already with 14 fouls here in the second quarter. Guntersville will have a chance to go to the line because Albertville's not going to dial down the pressure.
No, if George hits 1 or 2. And I figure Coach Dalkey will keep doing what they've been doing the whole game.
It's worked pretty well for him.
Yep, so why change? 19-8. Hillsman with it. Over to Howell. Back to Hillsman. Over in the corner to Sully Hope. Shot is good. And we have a timeout on the court. And with 3:06 to go, it's a full timeout. Albertville leads 21-8. We'll be right back here. This is Championship Saturday on Horizon Sports.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. you'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. If you're looking for rental property, call on Bonds Rentals. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. For more info, give them a call at 256-582-0203 or stop by their office at 1413 Gunner Avenue in Guntersville. Bonds Rentals, another proud sponsor of this Community Channel broadcast. Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
Out of the timeout, be Guntersville ball, down 21-8. We're 3:06 away until halftime. First of 5 games today here at Snead State Community College. That ball is tipped, almost intercepted, but George gets it. Now over in the corner, 3 is good. Boy, that breaks a long drought as that's Pierce Martin. And that's the Wildcats' first field goal, and it's 21-11. Back comes Hillsman, looking for help. Almost got the 5-second call to Sweat. Back to Hillsman, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. As the foul is on number 10, Griffin Moon, his second. Well, I thought he was going to the line, but they say it's not a shooting foul, so Albertville inbound. Hillsman looking for somebody, gets it into Graham Howell, over to Sweat. Sweat kicks it out to Sully Hope. Hope with a floater, no good. Strong rebound, though, by Sweat in between 2 Wildcats, and he is fouled. And that foul will be the first on Pierce Martin. 3rd team foul is what the scoreboard's showing for Guntersville, so an inbound for Albertville. Sweat with it, over to Hillsman. Hillsman to Hope. Sully Hope kicks it out in the corner to Sweat. Sweat drives the baseline. Nice pass in the lane to Hillsman, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound. Good defense over there by George to alter the shot, and he comes away with a rebound. Good defense there by the Cats. And Guntersville comes back down by 10. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half. Griffin Moon with it, being double teamed, but I think Sully Hope got him a little too much there with a body. And that will be his second. And now the whistle parade will start, as that's the 5th team foul for Albertville. So Guntersville's number 10, Griffin Moon, will go to the line to shoot 2. With 1:47 to go in the first half.
Does Albertville have anyone
in fact,
with 3 fouls?
No. The most anybody on either team has is got quite a few guys with 2 fouls, but nobody yet with 3. As Griffin Moon makes the first.
Well, they've had, let's see, a total of 10 team fouls minimum thus far, and it's all divided. Everybody has to have at least 1.
Spread the wealth today.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of guys over 2. Speaking of 2, Griffin Moon makes them both. He has 5 points, all from the free throw line, and it's now 21-13. So Guntersville still in this game. even though they only have the one field goal to show for themselves. Tipped out of bounds. That'll stay with Albertville.
They keep hanging around.
They do.
And something can be said about hanging around.
Yep. Several games here this week. We've seen teams hang around a good bit. Cruz gets it into Howell. Graham Howell kicks it into the corner. There's a three. Well, you don't see that every day.
No.
It's lodged between the backboard and the rim, so it'll be a jump ball situation.
And no, the basket doesn't count.
No. That was number 15, Barrett Watson, on the shot. And alternating possession, it will stay with the Aggies. Cruz gets it into Howell. Shot no good, but another whistle, and he will go to the line and shoot two. And
fourth team foul on Guntersville.
And that's the second on Martins. That's another. I'm showing now 1, 2, 3, 4 Wildcats with 2 fouls. But I always say my stats are very unofficial. First free throw is off the mark by Howell. Now into the game for the Aggies for the first time, number 23, Zayd Gerald. One more free throw coming for Howell. And he makes 1 of 2. And it's 22-13. Pierce Martin into the front court for Guntersville. Hands it off to Desmond Bowers. Bowers down low to Peterson. Shot good. Jet Peterson with his first field goal. And with 1:05 to go, it's a 7-point game, 22-15.
Oh, nice feed.
Very nice feed into number 22, Fisher Sweat.
And a quick steal.
And another steal. Cruz now with it. Layup, no good. Rebound Guntersville. And there's another steal, and this one's no good. Boy, Guntersville here in the last few seconds has gift wrapped some turnovers for Albertville, but the Aggies cannot capitalize.
They've got to take time and analyze the situation before they turn around and throw the ball.
Yeah. Way too many turnovers in the first half for Guntersville.
Yeah, Albertville's doing a good job of anticipating where they've made their mind up that they're going with it and getting in that passing lane.
It's almost like Albertville's a step ahead of Guntersville, and they know exactly where the ball's going. It's a 9-point game with 23 seconds to go in the half. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Guntersville.
Has Guntersville attempted a three?
Yeah, they've attempted a few. They've made one. They hadn't attempted many.
Yeah, Albertville, they're guarding the perimeter pretty well. Well, they're guarding everything pretty well. They're quick and just like that.
Yep.
And making tough on Guntersville run any type of offense.
And Coach Pike gets the timeout before the turnover as the Albertville crowd, including Coach Dalkey, not real pleased with that. And with that, we will take a timeout with 9.4 to go in the half. Albertville leads 24-15. This is Championship Saturday on Horizon Sports.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Back out of the Guntersville timeout. Christensen inbound the ball with 9.4 on the clock. Gets it to Moon. Moon, nice feed underneath. Count it, and the foul. Number 23, Garrett George. So a nice set out of the timeout by Guntersville. And it looks like the foul is on, I think they called that on number 12. Of course, right now they don't have a 12 on the scoreboard. Colby Yancey. And the free throw is off the mark. Rebound Albertville. 5 seconds to go. They got to hurry to get a shot off. Cruz in the front court. At the buzzer, it's short, and we're at halftime of the Freshman Boys Championship game with a score Albertville 24 and Guntersville 17. So after these words, we'll be back with second half action. This is Championship Saturday on Horizon Sports.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard and Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Back here to Snead State Community College as we start second half action. Freshman Boys Championship game. Guntersville now moving from our right to our left. George almost loses out of bounds, saves it to Peterson. Peterson gets it back out to Pierce Martin. Martin hands it off to Moon.
You know, we'll see if Guntersville figure it out a little bit offensively here. They're still in this ball game.
They are for only having 3 field goals in the first half. They're just down by 7, and a bucket here would be huge for them. And they are definitely taking their time on this first possession. Christensen, great feed inside. Layup no good, but going to the line to shoot 2 will be Moon. That'll be the 3rd foul on Albertville's Kane Klontz. So that's the first player with 3 fouls in the game. Two free throws for Griffin Moon. Hits the first.
Back to a 6-point game.
Yep, still a ball game. At the end of this game, we'll have a scoring recap and then awards presentation. Second free throw is off the mark. Rebounded by Albertville's Graham Howell. Howell up court to Sully Hope, taken away. Pierce Martin with the steal, gets it to Jet Peterson. Peterson does a good job of getting out of the double team, getting in the front court. Almost a turnover, and it is a turnover.
Albertville's really dialed up the pressure now.
And I figure they will do that the whole game. Howell's layup is no good. Boy, he fights hard for the offensive board. We have a tie-up, alternating possession. It'll stay down here with the Aggies. 24-18 is the score. We've just played a minute here in the third quarter. Hope with it, goes up strong, shot no good. Ball's loose, taken by Garrett George. George with it, gets it to Griffin Moon. Moon into the front court. And has his pocket picked by Hillsman. Hillsman off of the leg of Garrett George, and it'll stay with Albertville. Probably should have just took that to the hole himself. Tried to dump it off and went off a Guntersville player's leg out of bounds. Hillsman gets it into Howell. Up top to Sweat. Sweat gives it back over to Howell. He drives in, layup good. First field goal and 5 points for Graham Howell. And it's back to an 8-point lead at 26-18 for Albertville. Christensen tries to feed it inside to George. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Guntersville.
Greg, while I'm thinking about it, a quick shout out to the fact that these games, well, you and I started last Thursday with the middle school 7th and 8th grade finals, boys and girls. And, of course, we've been here with 107.5 for all the varsity games this week. And all of those games, of course, are playing in a rotation on our community channel 182 on TV. But if you're watching them there, we also have all of them archived onto our YouTube channel, HZN 182 TV. And, of course, those games and many other football, basketball, and school programs are all there to view on demand. So I want to remind everybody of that. Subscribe, and you get updates as we upload new programming.
Which will include all of the county tournament games.
All the county tournament games. All of the varsity games, and then all of today's finals.
Now, there's a steal on the inbound. Earlier, Evan Christensen got his first field goal for Guntersville to cut it to 6. And now the steal. So Guntersville with the ball. Moon kicks it out to Bowers. Bowers drives the baseline, almost taken away. Out of bounds, and they say it will go over to Albertville. Back into the game for Albertville, number 11, Phoenix Griffin.
Still a 6-point game here. 4:09 to go in the third.
Hillsman over to Sweat. Sweat kicks it out to Cruz. Cruz drives in between 3 Wildcats, and I would think this should be a foul. Well, they're calling it a 2-shot foul. I was thinking maybe that was on the floor, but they said he was in the act of shooting. But that is now the 4th foul it's showing on Evan Christensen for Guntersville. So that could loom large. And the first free throw is good. And he'll take a seat. And number 12, Adonai Blanca, back in for the Wildcats. Also back in is Pierce Martin. 27-20. One more free throw for Gabe Cruz. It rolls around and falls. He makes them both. And it's back to an 8-point game. Most of this game, it seems like it's been like an 8 to 10-point lead for Albertville. And now I don't think Coach Dalkey is happy with that foul. Way, way away from the basket on number 11, Phoenix Griffin.
Well, with just under 4 minutes to go in the third, once again, Albertville, let's see. Well, they only have two team fouls.
Well, each team with 2 right now. Blanca with it in the corner to Martin. Nice interception there, though, with the pass by Phoenix Griffin. Aggies back into the front court. Griffin over to Hillsman. And another foul. These whistles are definitely getting their work out, no doubt about that. That foul's going to be on number 12. Blanca, his first. Hillsman gets it in to Sweat. Sweat will pull up. Nice play there from the baseline, and Sweat's having a big game. I'm showing he's got 14 points, and it's 30-20. Pierce Martin with it, and there's a turnover. Cruz layup, no good. Ball's loose, gets his offensive rebound, no good. Out of bounds off of Guntersville's Garrett George, and it'll stay with Albertville. Well, throughout this game, Guntersville's been flirting with danger a bit. They get it to within 6 and 8 points, and they have some turnovers, and now it's back to 10. And Albertville with the ball. Cruz drives in. Little turnaround, no good, but he will shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, here, since the first quarter, it's been a game of 4 to 6 point runs in each direction. But I think Albertville has led from the very start of this one.
They have. And there's another free throw by Cruz, and it's now 11. I'm trying to remember what their largest lead of the game has been. I think it's been like 11 or 12 maybe. And it's at 12 right now, so this might match the largest lead of the game. If not, it's close.
I think that's correct.
32-20, 2:50 to go, third quarter. Guntersville with the ball, and they need a basket. Moon with it, a little floater, no good, out of bounds. It'll stay on the other end with Guntersville. Well, wait a minute. Now they change and say Albertville. So Albertville ball, up by 12. Hillsman into the front court, hands it off to Fisher Sweat. Sweat drives in, and he is tripped. And the foul is going to be on number 10, Griffin Moon, his third. And we're going to the line as for Guntersville. That is the 5th team foul. So Fisher Sweat goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. He makes the first. And let's see, we got a whistle. Looks like we got a loose ball on the other end that got away from a youngster. So we're ready to head back to the free throw line again, where Sweat will get one more. And he makes 1 of 2, but Hillsman with a strong offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Sweat, shot from the lane, no good. Rebounded by George, and he is fouled as Cruz tried to steal it away. His first. And the board is showing that's just Albertville's 3rd team foul of the quarter. Guntersville ball down by 13. I believe this is the largest lead of the game for the Aggies with 2:15 to go in the quarter. George with it. Gets it to Moon. And number 11, Phoenix Griffin, got him with a body. And I don't know, Mike, especially at this level, I've seen some of these fouls that both ways that you could probably let go.
Yes.
You know, very questionable, but they're calling it pretty tight today. Moon from the corner, shot no good. Rebound Albertville. Here they go on a run out. Gabe Cruz all the way the hole and scores. First field goal, 6 points for Cruz, and the lead is ballooned to 15 at 35-20. And a timeout on the court with 1:58 to go in the third. We'll be right back. This is Championship Saturday on Horizon Sports.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
For more than 25 years, Bunch Pharmacy has been your trusted hometown drugstore. And at Bunch Pharmacy, we believe in more than just filling prescriptions. We believe in caring for our community. Our store hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 6, and open Saturdays, 8:30 to 2:30.
Hi, this is Buddy Bunch with Bunch Pharmacy, a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy caring for you and about you. 1800 Henry Street in Guntersville.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Back out of the timeout. Guntersville with the ball, needing to weather the storm here at the end of the quarters. They are down by 15, so they got a long hill to climb here. Pierce Martin with the ball, hands it off to Moon.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes have not been kind to the Guntersville Wildcats.
Not at all. They really need a bucket here. Jet Peterson with it, nowhere to go, and throws it away.
And that's kind of the classic example right there.
And the layup. That's kind of been the story of this third quarter for Guntersville. Easy layup for Sweat, and the lead is now 17 at 37-20. George with it. Almost another turnover. Pierce Martin with the ball. To George.
Yeah, even if they didn't come up with the turnover, Albertville has pretty well had their hand on the ball on every possession for Guntersville.
They definitely do not make anything easy, that's for sure. And there is a foul.
And both teams now in the bonus once again.
That's been a common theme, I think, this whole game.
It has.
Pierce Martin shooting 2. First one is no good. And he makes 1 of 2. 37-21. We're now under 1 minute to play. Third quarter. Sweat with it. Shot off the glass, no good. Out of bounds to Guntersville. So Guntersville with the ball, down by 16. Trying to decide who's going to throw it in. Garrett George will throw it in. Gets it in to Pierce Martin. Martin into the front court. Now Martin goes all the way to the hole. No good. Rebounded by Albertville's Cruz, but he stepped on the baseline, so it'll stay with Guntersville. 36.6 left, third quarter. Pierce Martin with it. Martin kicks it out to Desmond Bowers. Bowers in the lane. Bowers in the corner to Moon. Moon will shoot a 3. Too strong. Rebounded by Albertville Sweat. Sweat might go coast to coast. He does and scores.
Nice move.
Yep. Good looking ball player, yes. Fisher Sweat for Albertville. Leading all scorers, and it's an 18-point lead. In the corner, Moon now drives the baseline. Ball's on the deck. Won't get a shot off before the end of the quarter. And we're at the end of 3 quarters here at Snead State with a score. Albertville 39, Guntersville 21. We're 1 quarter away from crowning a freshman boys champion. We'll be right back here on Championship Saturday on Horizon Sports.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tourn Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Start fourth quarter action here, freshman boys championship game. Guntersville with the ball and has a ton of ground to cover, down by 18. And you don't do it like that with a turnover. Back comes Albertville. Howell hurries in the front court coast to coast, and he will shoot two. And the foul will be on number 10, Griffin Moon, and I'm showing that as his fourth.
Yeah, one stat that we don't keep is turnovers.
I
think that's probably one stat that nobody really wants to know in this one.
Yeah, I would hate to keep it in this game. That about be a full-time job, as the first free throw is no good. There's been a bunch of them, especially on the Guntersville side. One more free throw on the way. Gets one of two. Howell now with 6 points. And before we have the inbound, we're going to have a foul on, I think they called that on number 4, Bryson Hudgens. So now we'll try it again. George gets it up to Pierce Martin in the front court. 40-21, largest lead of the game at 19 for Albertville. Nice entry pass to Moon, swatted away.
Oh, my.
But his kick, swatted, you name it. And
if that had gone in, I had the classic shot of the week.
Gunners will keep it. Ball's knocked around, and there's another turnover. Back comes Albertville here in the corner. Shot no good, but an offensive rebound. Howell with it, knocked out of bounds. He'll stay with Albertville. Speaking of shots of the week, I guess the shot of the week that nobody knows about unless you were here yesterday was that winner in the Arab JV game.
Absolutely.
The shot from half court that stripped the net against DAR. Guess we'll see Arab in the JV boys final later today.
A shot that a half a second earlier he was just trying to get back a hold of the ball and then turned and flung it. And
the ball was loose. He picked it up, and really it was just a fling to the goal. And I mean, I don't even think it touched the rim.
No, it didn't, and it didn't get over 2 foot above the rim all the way.
But that put Arab into the finals against Albertville, which will have that. Matter of fact, it'll be a doubleheader in the JV portion between Albertville and Arab. We'll have all those games for you as soon as we finish this freshman game, which is being controlled by the Aggies, and Guntersville will call timeout with 5:43 to go in the game. 40-21, Albertville in control of this one. This is Championship Saturday on Horizon Sports.
You know Ace is the place, and your Lake Guntersville Ace Hardware, locally owned and operated by Penny and Tony Walker, is the place to find virtually anything to repair, maintain, and enhance your home. Their knowledgeable and helpful staff is always happy to assist, whether it's for home, lawn and garden, or grilling. If you're ready for next level grilling, check these name brands, including the latest models from RecTech. along with a vast selection of accessories for the ultimate outdoor experience.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We have everything the big banks have, and I think we have a delivery channel because we have a human element that they might not have that helps us deliver it better than they do.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Out. Guntersville with the ball, trailing by 19. Moon to George. George looking for help. Gets it over to Jet Peterson. Peterson back up top to Moon. Boy, Albertville just definitely a suffocating defense. Nothing easy for Guntersville in this game. Moon with a floater, too strong. Albertville with a rebound. Another one and done for the Cats. Back comes Albertville. Shot no good by Colby Yancey. And we go the other way. George looking for Moon, but throws it behind them and out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Aggies. Under 5 minutes to play now. Hillsman with it, over to Howell, left wing three, no good. Strong rebound by Evan Christensen. Christensen hands it off to Moon. Moon races into the front court, and shot's good. Well, it seems like Moon knows one speed, and that's full speed ahead to the basket. And he gets his first field goal, and it's now 40-23. Nice entry pass there to Yancey. Yancey to Howell. Howell back out to Hillsman. Hillsman back to Howell. Howell on the baseline, and we're going to have a foul. And if it's on Evan Christensen, his day will be done. And it is his 5th foul. And he will foul out with 2 points. And Coach Pike will bring back in Desmond Bowers. Albertville inbound, up by 17. Good inbound to number 22, Sweat. And he will go to the line and shoot 2. That foul will be on Garrett George. So 2 free throws for Fisher Sweat, having a huge game. Misses the first. After this, we'll have JV girls action between Albertville and Arab. Second free throw is good. 41-23, 18-point lead for the Aggies, which are 4 minutes away from being crowned freshman boys champions. Here in the corner, Peterson a 3, no good. Strong offensive rebound, shot no good though by Pierce Martin, and Albertville comes away with it with the 18-point lead. Hillsman all the way, layup good. 5 points for Gavin Hillsman, and it's a 20-point lead for Albertville. 3.5 to go. That's a foul on number 12, Yancey. And back in for Guntersville will be number 1, Jess Youngblood. .329 to go in this one. Jet Peterson to inbound it for the Wildcats. Ball's tipped. Good anticipation, steal, and layup by Fisher Sweat.
He's had himself quite a ball game.
Yep, huge game.
Quick reminder to everyone, of course, this is the first game of the day on Championship Saturday, but Horizon Communications has been around all week, going back to the 7th grade county championship last week. Those games rotating, of course, on their channel 182, community channel on Spectrum, but all games are available on our YouTube channel for on-demand viewing on Horizon, our HZN 182 TV. A little distracted there with the action. But it is HZN 182 TV.
That foul was on Hillsman. Gunners for the inbound. 45-23. This one's winding down with 2:45 to play. Then we'll move to the JV bracket. And Griffin Moon all the way the hole. And he is fouled. And that'll be the 3rd foul on Hillsman. .238 to go. First free throw for Griffin Moon is good. One more on the way. Back in for Albertville, number 23, Zayd Gerald. .45-24. Second free throw. Rolls around and falls. I was looking it up, and Fisher Sweat for Albertville has almost outscored the Guntersville team. I believe he has 22 points, and Guntersville with 25 as a team. Several substitutions for the Aggies here late in the game. There's Sully Hope with a shot, good. He has 6, and it's 47-25. Pierce Martin with it, up top to Garrett George. Now Youngblood with it. Youngblood has it stolen away from him. Comes Albertville, Sully Hope with it, and he loses it out of bounds. Turnover with 1:54 to go in the game. .47-25. JV girls action about ready to start between Albertville and Arab. That'll be coming up next. Garrett George with it. George kicks it out. There's a 3 off the mark by Desmond Bowers. Rebound by Albertville. Back come the Aggies. Phoenix Griffin with it. Shot is no good, but he will go to the line and shoot 2. Fouls on Desmond Bowers.
Greg, Coach Dane Dalkey comes up to join us a little later, which he may help us with some of the announcing, as he has done in the past with us, as well as 107.5. Be curious to know how many county championships he's won during his coaching tenure. He's never been the head coach, but I think he's coached about every other team in Albertville at one time or another.
Very impressive win today.
Yes.
No doubt, as Griffin makes both of them. And it's now 49-25 as they are almost doubling up Guntersville. 1:25 to go in the game. Pierce Martin with it. Stolen away by Phoenix Griffin. Good anticipation. Layup good. First field goal for him and 6 points. And it's 51-25. George with it all the way to the basket, and he will go to the line and shoot 2. And I believe they called that foul on number 23, Zayd Gerald. So Garrett George goes to the line to shoot 2, makes the first. .55 seconds left in this one. And he makes them both. 51-27. Number 0, Braxton Thomas with it. Stolen away by Blanca. Back come the Wildcats. No quit in them. The shot's no good with 38 seconds to go. But Adne Blanca will go to the line to shoot 2. And that'll be the 3rd foul on Colby Yancey. First free throw is good. One more on the way. And it's short. Rebound, though, by Garrett George. Shot no good. George again battles hard. No quit in him. Counted in the foul. So Garrett George will go back to the line. And the foul's on number 0, Braxton Thomas. And he converts the 3-point play. 51-31, 30 seconds to go. Nice entry pass to number 4, Bryson Hudgens, for his first bucket. And it's 53-31. George hands it off to Bowers. Bowers drives in, off the glass, no good. Ball's tipped around, and that should do it, and it will. Congratulations to the Albertville Aggies, freshman boys champions, as they defeat the Guntersville Wildcats 53-31.
Guntersville Wildcats 31. Want to remind folks that we will be having the presentation of the trophies in just a moment.
So I'll total up some final scores here.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. If you're looking for rental property, call on Bonds Rentals. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. For more info, give them a call at 256-582-0203 or stop by their office at 1413 Gunter Avenue in Guntersville. Bonds Rentals, another proud sponsor of this Community Channel broadcast. Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
That first. All right, now we'll have the presentation of the freshman boys.
Appreciation is expressed at Guntersville High School. Sneak State Community College.
Guntersville High School is the host of this year's tournament.
They've done a wonderful job all week long.
They'll be presenting the trophies to each team.
By Guntersville City Schools Superintendent Dr. Brad Cooper, Athletic Director Shannon Cahill, and
it's a new superintendent, Dr. Cooper, getting broken in here at the county tournament, giving away awards.
freshman boys runner-up, the Guntersville Wildcats of Coach Drew Pye.
Of course, he's done this routine before at A-Rab.
It's not new to him.
No.
So Guntersville comes out as Coach Chris Kennedy gives them their runner-up plaque.
2026 Marshall County champion for freshman boys, the Albertville Aggies.
Now the Albertville Aggies, the freshman boys champions. Congratulations to Coach Dane Dalkey and the Aggies.
Marshall County Coach of the Year for freshman boys from Albertville, Dane Dalkey.
And Coach Dalkey gets the freshman boys Coach of the Year. I'm sure they'll have a little bit of picture time before we go to JV action. Go ahead and give a quick recap. For the victorious Albertville Aggies, leading the way with 22 points in a big game, matching his jersey number, Fisher Sweat. Then it dips all the way down, 6 points for Graham Howell, Phoenix Griffin, Sully Hope, and Gabe Cruz. 5 for Gavin Hillsman, and 2 for Bryson Hudgens. For Guntersville, 1 player in double figures, Griffin Moon with 10, 9 for Garrett George, 4 for Pierce Martin, 3 each for Adnai Blanca and Jet Peterson, and 2 for Evan Christensen. Once again, the final score, 53-31, Albertville victorious. So that'll be it for us here from Sneed State Community College for freshman boys. JV action will be coming up next. Once again, the Aggies victorious in the freshman boys as they continue the picture time, and we'll be set here momentarily for JV action, but we will go ahead and take a break. So for Mike Harden, this is Greg Glasscock. This is Championship Saturday on Horizon Sports.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.